Any thoughts on Intel's 14th gen, specifically with regards to APO? Will you be updating your test PC CPU to 14900K? So yeah, I mean, Will did a review for the 14th generation Intel, and it's basically a kind of placeholder. I would suspect, basically the 14900K is a 13900KS. It's just basically they've upped core clocks on a lot of products. The i7 is slightly more interesting. They added more E-cores. With regards to APO that Gorguts is talking about here, it's basically an extension of the thread director that came in with Alder Lake, which basically... I don't know what to make of this, because the cynic in me just thinks that it's just turning off E-cores
Right.
and P-cores when they're not required. If you looked at Alex's content recently, where he uses a 12900K to see how a game engine utilizes all of these cores and threads, you'll see that there can be degradation in performance when you actually use all of the facilities of this CPU. The cynic in me suggests that all that APO is doing is basically looking to see whether a game uses all of the cores and threads, and if it doesn't, just basically blocks them off to the application, which will give you a performance uplift. There's talk of like 10-20% on some games. But why aren't they deploying this to Alder Lake and Raptor Lake? Why is it 14th gen only?
Right.
Surely it should apply to everything, because they're fundamentally based on very similar architectures. And in the case of 13900K, it's basically the same chip.
It is literally the same chip almost, right? So
Yeah. Will we be updating our test PC CPU to 14900K? Probably not. I think AMD, actually, I've just got an email hot in here, Alex. They're going to be sending you a 7800X,
Yeah,
which I think is going to be great.
let's just say I got a phone call while we were talking earlier, which distracted me. I couldn't pick it up, but I'm pretty sure it was AMD, actually. Sorry,
Yeah.
Joe.
I mean, that's the thing, right? I mean, typically we put in the top end gaming chip in your gaming reviews, and that is the 7800X 3D at the moment.
Oh,
so
yeah,
that's
for
really
sure.
what we want to move on to. Yeah. Kudos to AMD there. They're doing some amazing work on CPUs right now.